Alright, so we are back for another Dokkan battle video, and we did get an update on when we're going to be getting the live stream that does reveal the New Year's Duel Dokkan Fest units. As you can see right here on the JP Dokkan Twitter account, we got this little tweet that basically said the 17th of December, so this Sunday at 12, we are going to get the live stream that, like I said, is going to reveal both of the Dokkan Fest units. We're probably going to get information on maybe a free-to-play unit, a couple EZAs, some like stuff with the content as well, and just a lot of random stuff like that, but mainly the two new Dokkan Fest units. Now, the picture on the tweet is of the Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks. Does this mean anything? Probably not. I guess you could argue maybe this does mean something with like movies, because I know there was a little bit of talk about this New Year's celebration being movies themed, but I don't know for sure if that's the case. I think this is just kind of there because obviously they're the newest unit on Dokkan, so it would make sense to promote them a little. Now, yeah, I guess with all that said, we can go in and get into some speculation because this is pretty much all the new information we got. So, in terms of new stuff and confirmed stuff, if that's all you care about, you could probably click off the video now because that's all the confirmed stuff we got. But I do want to briefly talk about some of the themes I would like to see for New Year's. Not the ones that are most likely, but just the ones that I personally would really like to see, because I think some of these categories that some of these units are buffing and just some of the arcs and all that desperately need more representation in Dokkan. So to start off, we do have a revived Super Saiyan Blue Goku, an Ultra Instinct, and then a Jiren. Now, Legends got this like a year ago, a year and a half ago, and ever since they got it, dude, I've just been waiting for Dokkan to drop it, because I know this is going to be crazy hype, dude. Having a Blue Goku from the Tournament of Power arc, which, by the way, I think we only have that one Blue Kaioken Goku, and then that's really the only Blue Goku representation we have. Of course, there's this guy right here, but does this really count? He awakens into a UI Goku, so it's not like you're ever using this guy. But we need more Blue Goku representation from the Tournament of Power, and then having him revive into UI Goku would be so sick. We could get an EZA for this guy, and UI Goku hasn't had a card since I think the 6-year anniversary, which is crazy to think about because, you know, it's UI Goku, the strongest form of Goku. So definitely need more UI Goku representation. I don't think he would go into Mastered Ultra Instinct, but if they really want to push it, maybe they could do like a Blue Goku that revives into the normal UI Sign Goku, and then you can go into Mastered UI Goku. I think that'd be pushing it, but I mean, hey, it's possible, man. Dokkan likes to do their what-if stuff, so I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there, but I definitely think this could be good, not only because, as you can see, all this right here, but then also it's just a Goku. So, of course, he's got a good link set. They're probably going to make him really good because Dokkan loves, you know, Goku units. They never fumble them, really. So I think it would be a really good release for the game and would be really hyped because, like I said, not a whole lot of Blue Goku representation from the Tournament of Power. But then as for a Jiren, I'm going to be honest, I mean, he's only really there because it makes sense as the other Dokkan Fest unit. I mean, let's be real here. If they drop a Blue Goku that revives into UI Goku and then a Jiren, you guys know who you're summoning for, right? I mean, there's really not going to be a question on whose banner you're summoning for first. Look, if you're a crazy big Jiren fan, I get it, but majority of people, you know which banner you summon on for first. So Jiren, don't get me wrong, he, you know, I want him to be good, and he probably would end up being at least somewhat good, even though, I don't know, most of the Jirens in the game have kind of been a fumble. Granted, we've only had a couple. We've got the EZA one, the STR one, and then the LR one right here, which on release was really good, but boy, did he age poorly. No damage reduction, no guard, no dodge, no nothing like that. He just gets his 200% to stats start of turn, and then that's pretty much it. I mean, he's got some stats on active skill, but what I'm trying to say, this guy aged horribly, so he could probably get an EZA, this LR one right here, and then getting a new Jiren would be really good. Jiren isn't on as many teams as UI Goku, but definitely would still be helping some weak teams. Obviously, Defenders of Justice, Full Power, Universal 11, Space Traveling Warriors, Powerful Comeback, Universal Rival Saga, Realm of Gods, all definitely could use the help. And actually, you know what? If we do get a new Jiren and a new UI Goku, assuming the UI Goku has like, you know, a 70% chance to dodge in slot 1 or something like that, you could run this guy in slot 1, and then Jiren would be a good slot 2 option, because keep in mind, they're sharing Universal Rival Saga, they're sharing Realm of Gods, they've got Battle of Fate, Tournament Participants. Well, they might not have Battle of Fate. Actually, that kind of depends on what moment they pick it from. And like I said, if there's an MUI in the UI Goku's kit, then that might kind of change the categories that he's going to be on. But what I'm trying to say is they're sharing a couple good categories that you could run them alongside each other on a team or something like that. And especially if they're both, you know, Dokkan Fest units, which they are going to be, then they're both going to be good leads for some of these categories, and you could just have some pretty good setups. That's what I'm trying to say. So I think both of them as the new Dokkan Fest units for New Year's would be really hype, would make a lot of sense. It would kind of fit perfectly because obviously we're building towards a Tournament of Power celebration, like a big-time Tournament of Power celebration for maybe New Year's, anniversary, potentially next Worldwide Talent celebration or something like that. But I'm not entirely sure if like a Jaren would be good for like anniversary or worldwide or one of these big time celebrations. I know obviously, you know, Dokkan's done less hype stuff in the past, but I just think it would make more sense if they like do this for New Year's and then save, I don't know, 9th year anniversary for like a blue Gogeta and then a full power Broly or something like that. I feel like that'd be a little bit more hype and would make more sense. So New Year's is pretty much the perfect slot for Tournament of Power and would just make a lot of sense in my opinion. And then next up, I talked a lot about Tournament of Power. Sorry, I really want this. But next up, we do have a Dokkan Fest Super Saiyan 3 Goku and then a Boo, just a normal fat Boo. I did talk about this in a couple previous videos, so I won't go into too much detail, but very basic. Goku probably wouldn't start off in Super Saiyan 3. I would rather him be like, you know, base and then go Super Saiyan 2, and then Super Saiyan 3. You know, you can have those moments where he's like, this is a Super Saiyan, this is Super Saiyan 2. And then he does that active skill for like, you know, 20 minutes and then transforms into Super Saiyan 3. So, could be really good, obviously. A lot of potential with animations. I know they didn't fight for too long, but there's definitely enough for Dokkan to take from that moment, because I don't think we have any Super Saiyan 3 Gokus from that moment. I mean, this is kind of from that like scene, but only vaguely. So I think a new Super Saiyan 3 Goku and then a new Boo would be really good, because we haven't really hit up that much Majin Buu Saga stuff recently. I know for 8th year anniversary, obviously we had the Z Duo, but that was pretty much the only buffs to Majin Buu Saga that I can remember. Oh wait, no, there was the free-to-play units, but they absolutely sucked. They were so bad. And also, they only did 2 free-to-play units instead of 3, so yeah, 8th year anniversary did not buff Majin Buu Saga. Z Duo was the only kind of good buff to that category, but even Z Duo have their issues. So I think 2 new Dokkan Fest for this category would be really good. And not only is Majin Buu Saga benefiting from this release, but also, you know, for the Buu, we got Worldwide Chaos, Sworn Enemies, Bond of Friendship, which I guess does make sense because he has that friendship with Hercule. I was kind of confused why I was on Bond of Friendship for a second, but I don't know, if you want to run Buu on your Bond of Friendship team with Pan, I guess you could do that. He'd be on Stored Figures, Artificial Life Forms, he's on Time Travelers, Resurrected Warriors, Majin Power, Power Absorption, which are all really weak teams. And then with the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, he's on less bad teams, but still a lot of categories, as you can see here. He's got Majin Buu Saga, Resurrected Warriors, Super Saiyan 3, what else? Otherworld Warriors, Super Saiyan 2, Connected Hope, Time Limit, Mastered Evolution, Bond of Friendship. Okay, actually, you know what? Yeah, he's on some weak teams. So both of these releases would be really good for the game, and I think would be really hype, because a Super Saiyan 3 Goku, I mean, obviously, your boy would want to summon for that. It's kind of like the same thing with the UI Goku and the Jaren. I mean, look, don't get me wrong, Boo's cool, but you know who we summoning for. I don't want to be basic, but a Super Saiyan 3 Goku, come on, it's peak hype. Also, I want to run him next to the Super Saiyan 3 Rose Goku Black. I feel like that'd be a pretty good rotation. They wouldn't link well, but just be a cool rotation, so, you know, there's that. But I don't know, let me know in the comments how you're feeling about a Super Saiyan 3 Goku and a Buu good for New Year's. I think it makes sense, but I can understand why some people probably wouldn't want it. But then finally, the last theme that I want, personally, for New Year's is a Go Bros, so a new Go Bros, because we definitely need this moment revamped in 2024 animations, or I guess 2023 technically, but almost 2024 animations. And then also a new Z Broly. So Z Broly, how long has it been? Was it Sunday? I think in 2020 or something like that, which is crazy, dude, because Z Broly, obviously really exciting. I mean, come on, we need some representation for our boy. And then the Go Bros, this is the only card we have for Go Bros, and they got their Easy A. You know, you could still use them, they're good, but their animations unfortunately do kind of suck. So we need a revamp with this, and then also a new Z Broly. I guess they could be transforming. I mean, the Broly would obviously be transforming into Legendary Super Saiyan, or they could just make him Legendary Super Saiyan straight up. I don't think that'd be that big of a deal. I'd be fine with that. And then you could have the Go Bros probably not be transforming either. I mean, what would they really do? I guess you could have like a base Goten and Gohan that goes into Super Saiyan. That actually could be kind of cool. And then their active skill, obviously, would be the Family Kamehameha. But both still have a lot of potential. Pretty much like every other unit I've talked about, they'd be on a lot of really weak teams. With the Go Bros, they'd be on Hybrid Saiyans, which definitely doesn't need the help. Majin Buu Saga, which they should not be on, but whatever, they're still helping it. Full Power, not really the best. Joined Forces could use the help. Movie Heroes could kind of use the help as well. I know this category has had a lot of buffs recently, and it's kind of been the center of attention for most big celebrations, but a new lead for this category would not be bad. Don't get me wrong, the Gammas are good, but when you're running, you know, a team full of like Goku and Vegeta units on Movie Heroes, having the Gammas as a lead is going to be a little wonky. So then maybe with the Go Bros leading Movie Heroes for 200%, then of course that'd be really good, because I do think we need a new lead for Movie Heroes. They're also on Siblings Bond, Power of Wishes, which Power of Wishes isn't that bad, but they're also on Super Saiyans, which would help the Super Saiyan Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks that just released. So, you know, good for the game and would be really hype. And then with the Broly, this is where the weak teams start to come into play. So you can see here, Resurrected Warriors, movie bosses, full power, Target Goku, exploding rage, revenge, inhuman deeds, planetary destruction. Oh my god, inhuman deeds. Please, just give me a good lead for this category. I don't even care. We don't need a 200% lead. At least give me a 170% lead. I just need something. I want to be able to use this category. Am I using Grade 8 Vegeta as a lead? Hell no. He leads it for 150%. I mean, dude, this category never had a good lead, let's be honest. Before the LR Grade 8 Vegeta released, it was only a 130% lead, I think, with the Vegeta and Nappa. So this category just sucks. Not because it's a bad category, even though it kind of is. But there's a couple good options on here. Obviously, you've got a lot of the Extreme Class LRs. You got some Friezas. You got Broly's, Goku Blacks. But the lead, man, it's just so bad. So if we get a 200% lead, or, you know, he leads Inhuman Deeds, and then also maybe movie bosses, I feel like that could use a pretty good lead as well, because potentially maybe Cell Max up and coming soon if they do hit up Superhero again. So then this could be a good way to buff that category a little. But him leading both movie bosses and Inhuman Deeds, and then the extra 30% to, I mean, dude, I don't know, transformation boost, and then like maybe planetary destruction. I want to pick some really like broad categories, so a lot of units on Inhuman Deeds, and then also movie bosses would fit on them. But I don't know, that'd be kind of difficult, because then if we do like transformation boost as the extra 30%, a lot of these Vegetas probably wouldn't be on there. But are you really going to run Vegetas with this Broly? Probably not. I mean, they might share a couple of like the Sand Links, but I don't know. They'll figure something out. If they want to give them like 3 extra 30% categories, that'd be good as well. But I don't know if they'd want to do that. Kind of depends on how they want to design. Because with these leader skills, really random. Look at Android 21. She's got 3 categories in her lead, and then 3 categories in the extra 30%. Actually, we can pull her up and look at this really quick. So Android 21 leads androids, Majin Power, Peppy Gals, and then the extra 30% is Power Absorption, Transformation Boost, and Crossover. So that's a total of 6 categories in her leader skill. Obviously, that's very good. You can tell they went all out with her lead. But then if you compare her to, you know, the Dokkan Fest right before her with the Gohan and Piccolo, they only lead Bond and Master and Disciple and Sand Saga, and then the extra 30% is only to Earthbred fighters. So they kind of pick and choose what they want to do with these units. I mean, I know Android 21 was a crossover unit, so maybe because of that, they wanted to make her a little bit better, because we're not going to get that many Android 21 units in the game. But I don't know. What I'm trying to show you is they're very inconsistent with how they handle leader skills. So with a unit like Broly, it obviously, nope, not this guy, it would be very good if he leads as many categories as possible, because a lot of these categories really suck because, you know, extreme class teams. So then if he's got 6 categories in total in his leader skill, obviously that would be very good. But unfortunately, they like to fumble extreme class units and not give them as much help as they need. So what's probably going to happen is he just leads 2 categories and then has the 1 extra 30%. So we don't know for sure what's going to go down, but if he leads movie bosses, if he leads Inhuman Deeds, I think that's the ideal scenario, just because these teams really need help. But also Target Goku, Exploding Rage, Revenge, Full Power, you know, Planetary Destruction, Resurrected Warriors, all of those categories could use the help as well. So definitely very good potential with him. But yeah, I guess that pretty much has been the video. Let me know which theme you guys want the most for New Year's and what units you want to easy A, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.